Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome. Oh, let me put this microphone right here in front of me. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. And who do we have here? Bonsoir, Baron, et to les squad and to the squaddies. All right. Well, thank you so much, Noreen Bengali. Bonsoir to you and Arrivederci and Bayagandias and all's well that ends well and all that other French stuff, right? Grazie, grazie. Bonasera. Bonasera, senorita. Well, I tell you, my French is getting better and better. Okay, and there we go. Got my slides up. Okay, I got my slides up, ready to go. Oh, gosh. Who sings that song? I got my hair, something. Baby, how you feel? Woo, child. Think I'm in trouble. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. It's a very, very serious thing going on with that one. And it really breaks my heart because I really like her. And anyway, I pray that there's no merit to these accusations. I hope she's okay. Um, yeah, like for instance, they said that a couple of the people were forced to walk from Midtown to somewhere for a slice of cake. And okay, I'm just like, yeah, that's really upsetting to hear. But what kind of cake was it? Because I'm not sure. I wouldn't have been like, you're gonna have to go give me a piece of that cake. Yeah, you're gonna have to go get me a piece of that cake. I don't care how far it is. What blizzard? Just go get that cake. I need that cake. So if there is like a gourmet slice of cake involved, what could I say? You have my sympathies. But anything else, maybe I won't be so tolerant. But yeah, interesting, interesting. So thank you for being first, Noreen. Jan Martin. Who else is here? Alicia, Ann Fu, Carol, Elaine Parker, Lydia Washington, and Emerald Derrick is here. Thank you so much. Cindy Jacobs. Lynn E. Wait, Lynn, isn't it your birthday today? Am I missing it or no? It was like hours to go for your birthday, right? I hope so. I think I got that right. I was trying to remember. You know, my mind ain't long for this world. Dansby won. But anyway, happy birthday if it's your birthday today. Hello to Mabel Jones, Fancy Fancy, Olivia Harris. And who else do we have here? I said hi to Leisha. Susie Q. Hi, Susie Q. Oh, Olivia wants to say hi to a bunch of people, so let's help out with that. And okay. Yes, rested well and moisturized. That's always a good. Connie Balmer! Hey, Connie Balmer. Happy Wednesday. I think it's still Wednesday for you, right? Or Thursday. My goodness, I cannot believe it's Wednesday already. Where did the week go? I feel like I should have like more days for this week, but that is so strange. Wow, it's already Wednesday. It is Prince Spaghetti Day. Hi, Brenda Gray. Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. Uh, and just think, I was very confused when I found out it was butter. I can't believe it's butter. Remember that commercial? I can't believe it's butter. It's parquet, butter. Parquet, butter. Oh, those are two different commercials. Yes. Happy birthday, Lynn E. See, I did remember something. I can't believe it. Sometimes I doubt myself, but then sometimes I get it right. So happy birthday and many happy returns of the day. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hello, Ivy here. Hello, Ivy. Today is Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor's birthday. And Lynn E's birthday. Meet me at the Royal Sussex party. Church Nellie's gonna be there. All right, Ivy out. You know what? I have not come down from my high yet. As you know, Church Nelly be getting that cabbage patch, right? That little dance, the cabbage patch. All right. Well, happy birthday, Lynn E. And I hope you have some amazing plans for this week. And if you're just gonna hang around and just relax for the week, that is also a birthday present to yourself. And speaking of presents, Connie Balmer, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for being here and also being a member of Royal Sussex. Happy Wednesday again. Happy Prince Spaghetti Day. All right. What a great way to start. And you know what? It helps us to maintain the theme of what's happening today because check it out. Youth Power Fund announces inaugural cohort of 26 youth led organizations. That's right, youth led organizations. And if you take a look here, what a pretty girl. Take a look here. You can see the 26 organizations that are represented: the AIC, the Democracy Ready New York, Civics Unplugged, Design for It, Gen Z, whatever that is. What is it? Encore Justice and Trends something into power. I can't see that. And of course, Screen Time Action Network of something. And this story, yeah, hashtag half the story, and Generation Patient. Log off. That sounds interesting. And whatever that is with the sunburst at the bottom. And then if you go up to the right side there, you can see Future Incubator, Connect Camps, Public Knowledge, Rethink Citizens, STEAM Connection, Student Action Equity, YPA, and Seattle Student Union, and Reboot. So I may have missed a couple of them, but there you go. So these are the organizations that are going to be very, very blessed very soon. So if you have not done it, I'm going to ask you to please go to the Archwell website just to make sure that you guys are putting some traffic through that website because it's easy to forget about it. They don't post that often. I never receive any notifications for it. But as you can see, as recent as August 2nd, they have posted something. The Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund today announced an inaugural cohort of 26 inspiring young people and organizations selected for their groundbreaking approach to changing the future of technology. These innovators and campaigners have been awarded a total of $2 million to support their efforts to build a more inclusive, equitable, and accountable online world. The cohort will work on a range of innovative projects, including responsible use of artificial intelligence, improving education access, leveraging platforms to address social and environmental challenges, and promoting the safety and well-being of online communities. The Archwell Foundation is proud funding member of this innovative and initiative that is, and serves on the advisory committee alongside leading organizations including Amadeir Network, Hope Labs, Susan Crown Exchange, Susan Reynolds, and more. In celebration of this work, co-founder of the Archwell Foundation, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, called members of the group to congratulate them on their award. So there you go. That is what the Sussexes are doing. Now, that's what they announced on the website, but please make sure you go there and put some traffic through there anyway, because there may be a couple things that you missed. So I'm sure you guys all have it on your search or whatever. So make sure you do that today, please. Okay, so Harry and Meghan announced the winners of the $2 million in grants for responsible tech. The couple's foundation, Archwell, is funding member of the Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund, and in a new video, they share their conversations with a few of the 26 grant winners. Now, I actually uploaded a video earlier, so please make sure you go and take a look at that. As a matter of fact, as I did yesterday, now that I think about it, I'm going to make sure that I put it into the community tab so you can find it. But yes, I'm not going to play it here, but please feel free to go and click on it there. It is the longest version that I could find. I found about an extra half minute to share with you guys. So it is the longest version. And I'm going to put best version. There you go. Now it's on the community tab. Thank you so much. And as always, thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And thank you to the 1,700 people that have already viewed that particular video. Now, yesterday, I mentioned that something interesting had happened. This is just a little bit off of the current topic. I said yesterday I couldn't believe that the milestones for memberships was mentioned here on the StreamYard instead of on the regular YouTube channel. And, you know, I've always said, oh, let me open up another window so I can see what you guys are seeing. I need another screen. Well, I may not have to do that any longer, because as I was listening to Anne earlier on Duchess of Success, I noticed she said the same thing. It was the first time she had ever seen it on the StreamYard. So that is a good thing, because it is, we don't want to miss people's milestones for the memberships. And the best way to keep up with that is for it to just pop up on the screen. So I think that was like a little bug or something that the StreamYard worked out. And however they fixed it, I'm just glad they did. So you can get the recognition you deserve. So there you go. They took care of that. So back to this topic. Earlier this year, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced that their foundation, Archwell, would be a funding member of the Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund, a philanthropic project bringing together an intergenerational cohort of leaders advocating for an inclusive, equitable, and accountable tech ecosystem. In a new video announcing the youth-led innovative initiatives, I keep saying innovative initiatives, that will be joining the fund, the Duke and Duchess explained their reason for working to make the internet safer. Well, I think the real explanation is It's necessary. The internet has become a very dodgy and dangerous place for young people. It undermines their self-esteem. There are threats. There's even blackmailing and bullying. There's all sorts of things that have gone on with the internet. It is um, amazing that you have so much information, like the history of the world, at your fingertips. But it's only as good as the information that's put into the World Wide Web. As they say, garbage in, garbage out. So if you put garbage into the system, you're only going to get garbage out of it. And I don't think anybody's advocating to shut down the internet or police it in a way that takes people's rights away. But people also have a right to be safe while they're surfing the web or engaging with people on the internet. So that is equally important as people having their rights. You have a right to be safe. You have a right to know that your children are safe. The government regulated television and radio for years. There's no reason why there could not be intelligent and smart regulations placed upon the internet. And I hope that they will do that. Because this is more than just about the freedom to find certain adult content and all kind of silly videos and such. What's really important is that our children are safe. So there you go. And Harry and Meghan, as per usual, are on the very forefront of the conversation. They're right there. So it says here in Harper's Bazaar, Duchess Meghan to donate damages from tabloid case to anti-bullying charity. Now, that was an article by Omid back on January 5th, 2022. And you guys remember that because that is where the video, hello, Ivy here, that was in one of those decisions that I believe it said that the case could continue. And then, of course, later on, our Duchess won her libel case. Actually, her not libel, but it was a copyright case against the Daily Fail, who printed portions of her letter to her father, and they didn't put it in proper context. They didn't have the right to do it in the first place because, according to the law in the UK, even if you possess the letter, the person who wrote it, they have the copyright. And so that's when Jason Knopf enters that monster who tried to say he co-wrote the letter. And that right there was the height of outrage for me because if there's anything that I could ever say nice about the Duchess of Sussex, and there is plenty, she doesn't need anybody's help to write a letter, not in terms of writing it physically on a piece of paper or coming up with the content. She is a writer and she is very well spoken. She knows how to articulate herself in a way to make the point and to make sure that she's not putting herself in any type of jeopardy. And so the letter was very carefully written with the idea that this letter may not remain totally private. I mean, I don't know how she knew that, but so there was no there. But the way they put the letter in the Daily Fail, they didn't put the letter in completely. It was just enough to make Meghan look bad and to give them something to say, see, we told you so. But yeah, so it was all out of context. They didn't have the right to do it in the first place. And they thought because she was a member of the royal family that she wasn't going to sue. They thought that the same way we kept Harry from filing a suit, we're going to keep Meghan from filing a suit as well. Well, how did that work out? You know how it worked out? They had to pay up. Lord Nappyhead had to get his checkbook out. The Daily Fail had to pay up. So that's how that worked out. So at long last, the Duchess of Sussex was able to do something good with the money, if that is where this particular money comes from. I don't know. The foundation is flush with cash, so This may or may not be from that case. I can't say for certain, but contrary to popular belief that the Sussexes are so poor and so broke and everything is going wrong for them, whatever they are trying to say, I tell you what, they had $2 million to donate. So there you go. So Harry and Meghan announced the winner of the $2 million in grants for responsible tech. The couple's foundation, Archwell, is a funding member of Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund. And in a new video, blah, 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 blah. Ha, there you go. What's in your wallet? And of course, take a look at the gorgeous images of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Light-skinned Harry is getting darker by the day. Look at light-skinned Harry. And what a beautiful garden. I mean, it's like having your own park just outside your back door. What a beautiful garden. It is as though they live in some Italian villa in Tuscany. Well, close enough. It is Santa Barbara, Montecito, California. It's as close as you can get to Tuscany without buying a plane ticket. Amfu says Duchess Meghan donated from the case she won, but Egghead took money from Princess Diana's is it torturer in the millions and hid it without giving a cent to charity. What a mean Scrooge. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. You don't know of any story. Well, actually, there is no story about them donating any large sums of money. You're right. And Fuya is so right about that. He just put that money in his pocket and kept it moving. I didn't think about that. And Connie Bomber says, oh, that's for someone else. All right. I'm going to keep moving then. Let me scroll back in the other way. Gwendolyn Daniels says, those clowns underestimated Harry and Meghan 100%. Joyce, hi. Oh, you got some hellos, and Harry. Let me see. Meghan and Harry are truly gorgeous. Love the way they connected. That's connected, right? Yeah, love the way they connected. Coordinated. Is it coordinated? Yeah, I think that's coordinated. Okay, they are coordinated, aren't they? Got it. Yeah, I noticed that the trees seem like they're linked together, Susie Q. You have a good eye. I noticed that. Yeah, Lottie, they've been beating that drum, and now they have to eat some crow. Okay. Oh, that one didn't come out so well. And of course, there's a close-up of Harry. These are like screenshots from the video, so they didn't come out so great, but still, the glow, the shine, the glow that comes from the Sussexes. There we go. That one's much better. What a great photo of them together. What a great scene. In the garden, on their wrought iron chair. And yeah, and Meghan looks absolutely lovely. I think I have some information about her outfit, actually. Oh, the two palm trees. Myra noticed the two palms that Harry said represented them because they are connected or joined. Archie calls this palms Papa and Mama. Absolutely. Archie did say that, didn't he? He said those trees represent Mom and Dad, Mama and Papa, the mamas and the papas. Yeah, you're right. Claudia Sims, thanks for reminding us. Someone was trying to end homelessness for over 500,000 people in Britain. They were going to try to end homelessness with just $3 million. $3 million to end homelessness for an entire nation. Good luck with that. And that's just the homelessness that people can count. There's a lot of people that are sleeping from pillar to post, They are sleeping on sofas in people's living rooms, anyone who will take them in. So, yeah, there's a lot of unseen homelessness and food insecurity. Thank you, Claudius Sims, for that. Love that. And right here, look who's back. Prince Harry and Meghan chat about their kids in surprise video appearance. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have made a surprise appearance in a video with the couple chatting a little about their children while on the phone. The royal duo made calls to the recipients of the first Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund grants and thanked them for all the hard work they do. Well, and you know what's really cool about that? They didn't fly in what's his name, David Beckham. They didn't fly David Beckham all the way to Boston and leave the recipients at home. It was all done virtually, but of course, they're not going to mention that in the tabloids. But if you remember, there was a star studded event for the recipients of the Earth Flop, but they were not allowed to come to the ceremony. However, the Cambridges showed up, and they showed up so that Kate could say, I went to Harvard. She went there for some meeting with an empty binder to talk about the early years or something. And William, he shook hands with Joe Biden, who just happened to be in town. They wouldn't leave him alone until they got that photograph. And of course, we all remember that Carolyn Kennedy and John Kerry could not make it the first night. So John Kerry finally showed up a couple days later. Kerry Kennedy was out jogging, and then she stopped by because she didn't want to embarrass them and make them feel bad. Because take a look at the first Earth flop. If you remember the first Earth flop, this was supposed to be a big event, but as you can see, there's just like a family in the background there, and of course the journalists, photographers, and security. That was the bulk of the people outside. It was just that one family with a little kid in a pram, that one family, that was the amount of attention that the first one got. The second one, well, that was supposed to be something that they said would compare to the Super Bowl. It was supposed to be a Super Bowl event. It wasn't. But then again, you all know that. So I can never get enough of sharing this photo of the empty area outside of, what was it, Albert Hall? Because that was supposed to be like one of the most important events on the social calendar. Problem is, nobody knew about it except for the people that were there. And if you take a look here, announces inaugural cohort of 26 youth-led organizations. And yes, that is what it's about. It's not about what Meghan wore, what Harry wore, how well moisturized their skin appears to be, how they interacted with each other. We have to keep the focus on the children. That is what's important. The youth that are in jeopardy every time that they log on to their social media. So just a reminder that that is what this is all about. Now, as I said, I had some information about, actually, I don't know the name of the earrings. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's the earrings right there. As you know, Meghan does not like very large, gaudy pieces of jewelry. She likes to wear something very modest, very simple, and elegant. So that is the earrings that she wore. And of course, on the left side there, you can see the outfit. On the right side, both of these come from what Meghan wore. And what I love about that is notice that they did not use the pap photos of Meghan. They used an illustrated image of Meghan. And the same thing here, not pap photos, but illustrated images of our Duchess, not to feed into that beast of a paparazzi news group or whatever. So that is very smart, and I really do appreciate that. So this is one of their other times that they added some things. And let's see. Oh, Blue Salt. That is the name of the company that created the outfit that she's wearing. It's called Blue Salt. Blue Salt, Sussex Royal. Yeah, at Sussex Royal, the sleeveless turtleneck and the tube skirt in camel, made sustainably 100% in the USA, the softest fibers on earth, sold exclusively at bluesalt.com. The Blue Salt app and Blue Salt HQ open daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you're interested in that outfit, which I hear it may have just sold out, but it comes from a company called Blue Salt. And as you know, our Duchess is a fan of these sleeveless turtlenecks. She wore one in Dusseldorf. And on the left side, that very somber image of Harry and Meghan is because they're speaking to, oh man, I just knew her name, Lala, the one from Pakistan, the one that was gunned down by the whatever group it was. Anyway, she went on to go on to win the Nobel Peace Prize. I just knew her name before I came on. Anyway, and I was just talking about her the other day with the Barbie movie. But yeah, so that's why they look so serious there, if you're wondering. Aha, there it is again. Carol Lund, thank you so much for the 17 months membership. Let's see, boy, 17 months of fun that makes me laugh and smile. Well, I'm so glad to hear that, Caroline. And I'm so glad that you are a member of Royal Sussex. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And thank you for being here and being a part of the Sussex Squad community. Very, very, very important. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, Lottie, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Let's see. Cheryl says, sold out already. Man, no sooner Princess is seen wearing anything, it sells out in 2 shakes of a duck's tail. Yep, it does. A duck's tail or even um, a silky chicken tail. Charles, 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 Charles. 2 shakes of a silky chicken tail. Oh man. Okay. Enfu says Egghead's PR is making a fool of him. Egghead will be heading for Singapore to stay tuned for his tears. Hero Harry and his real loyal and devoted brother Nacho will be taking the rock star welcome. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Malala Yousaf, thank you so much. I could not get that out of my mouth to save my life. Malala, I was about to call her Falala. Malala Yousaf, and I knew it wasn't Falala, so I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't say that. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, so that's who they're speaking to in that screenshot. Charles, Charles. Lorna Williams, 15 months membership. Time flies fast when you're having fun. Thanks, Baron and the squad. Thank you, Lorna Williams, and thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Happy Wednesday to you. Okay, and continuing with this part. Now, you guys, there was some speculation in spaces today that Kitty was going to run out and snap up some turtlenecks. Well, she has turtlenecks, but I hope she doesn't take it into her head to go sleeveless. Please don't do the sleeveless. But I don't know. She always looks so sad when she wears a turtleneck, you know. It's not really for her. I don't know if it like I don't know. It's not a good look for her. She doesn't always seem to like really embrace the turtleneck look. Maybe it pulls or constricts in a way that is not flattering to her. But yeah, um, and I searched and I tried to find the most flattering photos of her I could find in a turtleneck, and this is all I could come up with. So, but yeah, I don't think that the sleeveless turtleneck is for her. I think she ought to try to, you know, stay covered up for the sake of modesty and good taste. And here's another example of her wearing turtlenecks. It seems like it's too confining and restricting, and I don't know if it's like drawing attention in the worst possible way, but something is going terribly wrong. So, if there's anyone out there that's friends with Kate, just tell her that I said to avoid the turtleneck. Uh, this ain't shady. And then, of course, when she grins, I think that the turtleneck kind of pulls on certain nerve endings. And when she tries to grin, that doesn't go too well either. So, like I said, I'm just trying to be as courteous as possible um, to send word to Kensington Palace about wearing the turtlenecks because they don't really suit her. And I just don't want her to get embarrassed or anything like that. Now, of course, we always reach out to Kensington Palace so that we can get a word from the Princess of Wales. And she said,
Obviously, it'd be. I would love to have met her, and she's obviously she's an inspirational woman to look up to. Obviously, on to this day, and going forward and things. It is. It's a wonderful family. The members who I've met have achieved a lot, and very inspirational. So, yeah, I do.
so that was about all we could get out of her. But thank you, Kensington Palace, for passing the word. Now, if she does decide to go with the sleeveless turtleneck, let me just give you a little preview of how that would go down. So, if I'm just saying, don't expect to see her doing the sleeveless turtleneck. It's not for her. It's really meant for someone a little daintier. Um, I don't know what's happened lately, but I think that there's been some serious weightlifting going on. And they actually had an article in the Daily Mail. If you want arms like, if you want arms like Kate, they actually had an article, and they used the photo on the left side to make their case. And I was like, pass, pass. Let's see. Good to be here. Just got on. Kathy A. Thank you for 9 months membership, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. This is so cool. I'm so glad we can finally share this on the StreamYard. Now, as I said, there's something binding and constricting about the turtlenecks when it comes to the Princess of Wales. So I don't think. What? My goodness, Baron, you are a wonderful mess. Reaching out for Kay for a comment. Yeah, because it's the only fair thing to do. So it's I'm just trying to be fair. I'm just trying to be fair. Because if she chooses to wear the turtleneck and things don't go too well, they might call the authorities on her. I don't know. Maybe the fashion.
Police! 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 Help!
I'm just trying to be courteous. Now, there was that odd occasion when William decided to wear a turtleneck, and that didn't go too well either. In his case, instead of, you know, being something flattering, he ended up looking just like a bottle of Mitch on roll-on deodorant. I mean, as soon as I saw him, I'm like, where have I seen that before? And I quickly went to Google and I searched Mitchum roll-on deodorant. And doggone it, if it's like twinsies, it's like separated at birth. It's separated at birth. I would literally just oh the shade, oh the shade. And of course, um, there was that one time when Kate wore a turtleneck, and what happened? They asked, "Where's Meghan?" You remember that? She wore a turtleneck, and the only thing that she was able to get out of that meeting with other people's kids was, "Where's Meghan?" And of course, she rolled her eyes. I mean, this was like one of her worst visits with children. They were bored out of their minds. I remember that one kid was doing hand gestures, making fun of her. Do you guys remember that? The kid was literally in the background making fun of her by doing those hand gestures just like her. And then, of course, when she finally got through telling them about the early years and it might be something wrong with the way their brains developed, she said, blah, 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 bye. And they said, bye. That was an epic day. Those kids were like, bye. Oh my goodness. Who puts this stuff together for her? I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. Do I have that one? Let me see. I don't have that one, but check this out. Let me see.
The PDA. There it is right there.
Oh, did you see it?
Did you see it? What do you think?
Yeah.
So he puts his hand up.
Let's reenact.
Huh? Did you see that? Did you see that? I saw it. I saw it. To shrug off the PDA. Okay, so I didn't have the kids, but I had that. I got those kids somewhere though. Okay. And of course, this is Kate in a turtleneck before Meghan gave her and the rest of the royal family a fashion lesson. If you remember, just before the Sussex, actually, when the Sussexes came back for the Commonwealth, when they did that last round of duty as official prince and princess of the realm, and Meghan wore this, and she wore the green outfit and the red outfit. Kate wore this, and of course that horrible green dress that she wore to Ireland. But this is Kate on the high street. She was out shopping, trying to find something because she knew what was coming. She was actually out shopping. You can see she has a shopping bag, and most people did not notice her except for whoever snapped this photo and then sold it. And you can see she is not pleased to have been noticed. As you can see, she has that funny little tick with her mouth. She's grimacing and cutting her eyes at people. I have saved this, and I tell you, on some of those days when I need it, I just go back and look at it just to be shady. So again, stay out of the turtlenecks. And now, Cloud Nugget, who I have shared some of Cloud Nugget's work before. Take a look there. I'm sorry, y'all, but I cannot let this Burger Prince thing go. Please continue to share. So, in the spirit in which it was presented, I am sharing it. Employee of the Month. Even though he has pledged to solve the Middle East crisis, the war in Ukraine, support the LGBT plus community, saving outdoor spaces, saving all Africans, fixing Brexit, saving the Amazon rainforest, solving global warming, stopping all wars, and creating peace on earth, Peggy somehow always manages to show up for work 2 days per month. His dedication to shaking hands, smiling, and taking pictures with customers is unsurpassed. This is why we proudly crown him Employee of the Month, Sleazy Dan, Store Manager. I love it. So, Cloud Nugget, if you're watching, thank you so much for this. I absolutely love it. This is like the best thing I've seen with a royal and the fast food working outfit since probably QE2. This is probably the best one. Although I have to say, I think Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II also rocked the look, but this is by far the best one. So thank you, Cloud Nugget. See how creative the squatties are? The squatties are uber creative. Sometimes you just have to know where to look. Ah, there you go. There you go. There's our McDonald's working queen, or Burger Queen, if you will. But yeah, so what do you think? Her Majesty or His Highness? I am going to have to go with William, just because of that face. That face. The old sourpuss. I love that. I love that. So, again, thank you to Cloud Nugget for sharing this on the interweb. Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, special orders won't upset us. Da 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 da, have it your way. Hey, Fiat Speaks Royally. They really managed to catch the essence of the Burger King. Let's see, Rachel Mawara, thank you so much for being here. And Myrna Roberts, good sunny morning from Brisbane, Australia. Wow, you're quite a ways away. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Joyce Anderson says, I wonder if Burger Prince ordered a set of, oh, you know what? You know what? We have been speculating about how yellow his teeth are. We have been speculating about that. Now, I hope this doesn't... But what color is pollen? What color is pollen? Usually the pollen that comes from flowers, what color is it? Anybody? What color is pollen? Because I have a theory about that. There are some plants that are safe to consume. I don't think he smokes. Anyway, I am not going to complete that statement, but I'm just going to say it must have been something he consumed that is yellow. And I think pollen is yellow. Now, the source of that pollen, I will not speculate, but there you go. I think it's usually yellow. But yeah, so he must have been eating pollen. Now, let's... They offer them the opportunity to demonstrate their strength and endurance through competition in various sports while promoting their recovery and rehabilitation. The appearance of Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle is eagerly awaited. You hear that? Eagerly awaited. Invictus Games 2023. All the information about the games with a royal visit. Did you hear that? They are not going to like that with a royal visit. Now, if you guys recall, when the Sussexes went to New York, they were like, is this a royal visit or not? They are royals. They are royals. Marshar, what are you saying? I didn't say it. Okay, so taking Germany, the following countries taking part in Invictus 2023 Dusseldorf: Australia, Belgium, Denmark, Estonia, France, Georgia, Iraq, Israel for the first time, Italy, Jordan, Canada, Colombia for the first time, New Zealand, Netherlands, Nigeria, Poland, Romania, South Korea, Ukraine, United States, and United Kingdom. You all are so bad. You all are so bad. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I tell you, sometimes it's what we don't say, right? It's what we don't say. And so there you are. There's Prince Harry. If you remember, he was playing ping pong not so long ago in preparation of the Dusseldorf games. Looking forward to it. Now, take a look here. As a matter of fact, I haven't had a break beat in a while. Let me do my break beat. So, need a respite from Trump, DeSantis, and Biden's and global warming? Check out Suits. Well, the Los Angeles Times had an article. If I were you, I would go and find the complete article. It's very, very interesting. Last month, tired of watching cable news shows between dinner and bedtime, I clicked on Netflix. As usual, I wasn't looking for anything in particular. I just needed some relief from the stream of stupid news out of Florida, the terrible stories about killer heat waves, and God help us, the obsession with Hunter Biden's computer and stuff. I don't want to say his name because that might get me in trouble. As if summoned by a higher power to cheer me up, Suits suddenly appeared on my Netflix home screen. Suits. I had unconsciously wanted to see what Meghan, formerly Meghan Markle, now Duchess of Sussex, looked and acted like before she teamed up with Prince Harry and became the undeserved villain of the British tabloids and Buckingham Palace conspirators everywhere. So, as you can see, very interesting article. Now, that is in the Los Angeles Times, and I believe that was from today. So, if you want to read the rest of it, go ahead and log on to the Los Angeles Times. The article is "Need a respite." Oh, that's a weird word, respite from blah, 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 blah. So there you go. But yeah, it was a cool article. And of course, the let me see, is it there? You know what? I meant to take that last line of the article when it asks, why is this all of a sudden a phenomenon? Well, of course, it's obvious. It is Rachel Meghan Markle. She was the breakaway character of the show. She is the breakaway character of the show. She was supposed to have a very small role, but by season 2, that just wouldn't do. She became a very integral part of the storyline. So that is why. Oh, thank you so much. Respite. Respite. So it's not respite, it's respite. The E is silent. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thank you so much. And now you see why I had an English teacher that put a hit out on me. I literally had an English teacher that was paying some hobo to take me out. But I am an English professor's nightmare. I assure you of that. Let me see. Okay. Fatima Abbas says, in space on Twitter, I hear Afro Annie. I wondered if they know. Well, actually, I was on Spaces one day and I heard someone say, "Why do you call her Afro Annie?" And it took a minute, but somebody finally mentioned Royal Sussex. So, yeah, I think most of them know where it comes from. But thanks for mentioning that. Helen Coles has a super chat. Hello to all. Missed many of the live chats due to not receiving my notification. Found you on tonight by clicking on YouTube. Love this channel and will try to turn on the notification alert. Thank you so much, Helen. And thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you, everyone who has supported this channel. Let me see. Okay. All right, got that. You guys. Oh, by the way, someone sent me a flashlight from my gift, my wish list. I haven't looked at the card inside. It usually will tell you, and you can send a personal thank you. But thank you so much. I got the most amazing, durable, utilitarian. I haven't even charged it yet, but it's a rechargeable, extra bright light that I'm going to put in my car. Cannot wait to see how it works. I should be charging it now so I can look at it tonight, try to beam it across the street or whatever. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, I had a coupon. I guess you'd call it a coupon, but I got I get like a voucher from my credit card twice a year, and the only place I can use it is at Saks Fifth Avenue. So I ordered some Tom Ford cologne. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells so good. And the thing is, you can buy stuff like that from, one of those discount online places, but it's better if you get it from a department store because then it's the real thing. So if you order it from, I don't want to say the name because I don't want to get in trouble, but if you order it from that place that we all order from and we can't wait for the boxes to come, if you order from there, sometimes you barely walk away before the fragrance is all dissipated. But if you order from, a department store, a traditional department store, you usually get the real thing. And I'm just like, wow, this smells really, really good. It's the Tom Ford. I got the smallest bottle. I think it's like 3/4 of an ounce. I didn't want to spend over, what the voucher was, but it's like 3/4 of an ounce. And boy, does it smell good. I love this stuff. I am going to ask me out later. Okay, so Lit for Sussex is here. I just put the link to the top of the chat. So thank you so much for joining us. And oh, thank you, Big Mama. I'm so glad to hear that. It really, really means a lot to me. Oh, you know what? Let me see. No, Yeah, I was trying to see if I can put people on the top of the chat using the StreamYard, since we finally can see people's memberships, but that doesn't work. So I still have to use the uh, YouTube channel for that. I was just wondering about that. All right. So also, there's Netflix. Netflix has been a huge blessing for the Sussexes. I mean, a huge blessing for Sussexes, and I am so glad for that. Just when they needed a lifeline, um, there was the Netflix and there was the Spotify, Better Up, and something else I'm probably not thinking of. Plus, they both had their books that went to the New York Times bestsellers list. What else am I missing? But anyway, there's been quite a few lifelines, and I'm so glad. Thank goodness for that. Not to mention the friends, and more importantly, the Godfather, Lilibet Diana's godfather, Tyler Perry, another very important ingredient to their success. So that is also a godsend. So I guess what I'm trying to say, you guys, is keep praying for the Sussexes. Also, thank you to Jerry White. I received a message from Jerry. Jerry actually has a message for, I believe it. Yeah, I think it's for all of us. She says, "Dear Baron, I want to thank you and all my Sussex family members who lifted me up in prayer. The Lord confines to sustain me. Thinking of you, let me see." She says, "I underwent two major surgical procedures. Uh, I remained in the hospital for 6 weeks. My doctor informed me of how difficult an operation, uh, the complications was. Let's see. Let me see. I'm cured. Yeah, I am cured because I love the Lord uh, and place call to my father's and place all my father and place all my uh my let me see and place all my father's trust and love in the Lord at the let's see, a little small here at the bottom, at the age of 81 Saturday. I think she says 81 or 82 Saturday. So yeah, 82, at the age of 82 Saturday. Oh no, it's not Saturday. It's just at the age of 82. Yeah. So yes, 82 years old. And she is very appreciative of the prayers that you guys have lifted her up with. So thank you all so much. And even while Jerry was in the hospital, she was still listening to Royal Sussex every day and listening to a couple of other channels. I think she was listening to, is it Brian? I think she was listening to Brian, and she tried to keep up with as many of the channels as possible. So thank you all. I just wanted you guys to know how important your prayers and your positive energy, your goodwill, how important all these things are, especially to some of the squatties that are going through illness or they have a family that's ill, whatever the case may be. Some of us have lost loved ones. That is so important. So as they say, it's not just about Harry and Meghan, it's about the community. And you guys never, never let us down. So thank you so much. You never disappoint one another. And with that, you guys, I am going to bring our queens up and thank you all for joining us on Royal Sussex. Remember, there is a fundraiser, and I don't have a slide prepared for that as I was supposed to, but I will try to make sure I put that on the community tab tonight. And also, let me see what else is it. Am I forgetting something? Thank you, Black Queen. I will tell her that you asked about her. But yeah, she's still working out some things and she needs some time. So um, I did forward the message last time. But yeah, she is focusing on some things, since she lost her mom and then there's some other stuff going on. So yeah, she is definitely going through it. Definitely going through it. But yeah, she hasn't been keeping up with. I don't think any of the Sussex channels. So yeah, she needed a break. So, but I will forward the message. Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Royal Sussex. And Lorna Williams, I was just thinking about that today. That somebody may have a book coming out at some point. Yeah, Joyce Yvette Davis says, how ironic that a black man had to rescue a white prince and his family. No one would have thought that would happen back in the day. Well, yeah, but then again, Joyce, if the Hollywood movies are any indication, they always have the black character as the supportive friend, the confidant. So in a way, it is kind of a thing. At least it is for a Hollywood movie. So I guess, as they say, art imitates life, right? So yeah, but yeah, I get your point. Who would have thought that would have been possible, or that would even happen? But that is exactly what happened. His own people, his own flesh and blood, has thrown him to the wolves and fed his wife to the wolves, and doesn't care about his children in the least bit. Did everything they could to try to other them, and yet, in spite of it all, um, the very people that people would have thought would be the least likely to help were the ones that branded him light skinned Harry and invited him to the barbecue. I mean, he has officially been invited to the barbecue. And the only way you get invited to the barbecue is because of trust. There is no love without trust. So he got invited to the barbecue. So he must be okay, right? Right. All right. So thank you very much. Also, I will be looking for the last word of the day. Rohini, did you just join us? Rohini? We're about to wrap it up now. We're about to wrap it up, but thank you so much for being here. Okay. Yeah, well, Rohini, try to scroll back to the part about pollen. I'd be interested in hearing your opinion about William's teeth and pollen. Oh, man, that's just tacky. I'm tacky. Let me see. Yeah, Harry's been letting his hair grow a bit. Yeah, something, at least is stable. His hair is stable. I'll say that. His hair has stabilized, and that's good. I think he would look uh, good either way, but yeah. I mean, Harry's a good looking guy, right? So it's stable now. It's stable. He's fighting against that Windsor gene, those uh, awful Windsor genes. Those Windsor genes, they turn you into farm animals as you get older. You know what I mean? That's what happens with the Windsor genes. You start looking like that donkey from Winnie the Pooh, or you start looking like some type of a jackass. I mean, it's just those Windsor genes. They do terrible things to you. So fight, Harry. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, Harry. Don't let those Windsor genes take you down. Don't let those Windsor genes take you down. Fight the good fight, Harry. Don't give in to it. Okay. Really? Oh, Reba, I saw that. I think I saw that. I was like multitasking and listening at the same time, but I kept cutting over to take a look at the photos. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, I have a video, and I don't know where it is, where the one lady screams when she saw Harry. I may actually have that video. I know I have it somewhere. But I put it in like, uh, you know how I put so many of the little amateur videos together. That's where it is, and I don't know which one it is. If I could find it, I would share it, but I don't know which one it is, so I couldn't share it with you. Wish I could, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I do believe I have that. And I tried to find it recently. Okay, now let's try this one. This is Invictus highlights. This is from last year. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit of pole to pole, thank you, whatever God may be, for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but not unbowed. Beyond, I can't see it anymore. I was wondering what this was. That was the, anyway, let's see what we have here.
To put attention to
Yeah, let's just watch the whole thing. Let's just watch the whole thing, shall we? Oh, Lydia's got Invictus apparel. I made a few of these videos last year.
I admire Prince Harry a lot. For him to be using his name to put attention to these games, I think it's really respectable. He's very genuine, and you can tell that he takes this cause at heart. I admire Prince Harry a lot. For him to be using his name to put attention to these games, I think it's really respectable. He's very genuine, and you can tell that he takes this cause at heart. I admire Prince Harry a lot. For him,
why is that repeating like that? That was weird. It shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm sorry. That was not supposed to repeat like that. I don't know why that did that.
Using his name to put attention to these games, I think it's really respectable. He's very genuine, and you can tell that he takes this cause at heart.
Amen to that, Reba Henderson. Amen. Blessings come from giving.
I'm U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Sean Reynolds, part of Team U.S. Invictus. Looking forward to see everybody in the Hague. Good luck to all the participants. Looking forward to bring home gold.
You guys remember that? Watch carefully, watch carefully. That's our Meghan. She literally took her coat off her back to keep the baby warm.
Heel jong babytje. Als je het zo ziet.
Oh fuck, ja hoor. Ja hoor, ja hoor. Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Now that's how you wear a white suit. Valentino.
Now, it is my distinguished honor to introduce someone that I think you'll all be very excited to hear from. He has also spent many late nights and early mornings planning for these games to make them as perfect as possible for each of you. I could not love and respect him more, and I know that all of you feel the same, because he is your fellow veteran, having served 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan and 10 years of military service. He's the founder of the Invictus Games and the father to our 2 little ones, Archie and Lily. Please welcome my incredible husband, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex.
Hi, nice to see you. I'm going to see you tonight. Yes. We'll see you backstage.
Yes.
Are you enjoying yourselves?
Yeah.
Yes. I saw your little video the other day. You running up and down the track. Well done. Keep busy. I'll see you later.
Okay. See you
Yes,
later.
bye. Bye guys. Bye.
And he mentioned to them that he was going to see them later. Well, that was because they had an interview.
What is your wish for Archie and Lilybeth?
To grow up in a better world. To grow up in a fairer world, a safer world, a more equal world. It's not going to be easy, but I will never, ever, ever rest until I, as a parent, have tried to at least tried to make the world a better place for them. Because it is our responsibility that the world is the way that it is now. And I don't think that we should be bringing children into the world unless we are going to make that commitment to make it better for them. We cannot steal your future.
this is it. This is it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I knew I had it somewhere.
Hi, Soraya. Sending big hellos and lots of thanks for your dad being here. He's going to have a great week.
That's it for now. Please like, subscribe, share, donate, etc. If you would like to make a donation and you don't know how, to help support this channel, you can go to the comments section where you can find links to the Patreon, the PayPal, and the Cash App. Thanks for watching Royal Sussex. And the usual very Royal Sussex ending. Oh, the very Royal Sussex ending. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Well, thanks everybody for staying to watch as though we've never seen it before. That's what I love about it. We're just all sitting here watching this like this the first time, and that's really cool. So thank you again. And thanks, moderators, for keeping us a safe space. And thank you, everyone, for your comments, your contributions, your likes, your shares, and, of course, for supporting all of the Sussex-friendly channels. Okay, and with that, you guys, good night. Love you. I will see you all tomorrow.